Alright, from Keystone Lanes in Norwalk, we're for the title matches of today's JBT event. Fast action here. It's pick your poison, where the higher seeded bowlers got to pick who they wanted to bowl in head-to-head match play. And top seed Cortez Schenck is left standing and scratch. He's taking on Bobby Hornacek. And in case you're wondering after that shot, what ball is that Cortez is throwing? That is a plastic ball from Ebonite, of course. And he has been throwing it since frame one of the tournament, and all he's done is average 252 for qualifying and at least that for the semis, with a low game today of 227 and a 279, a 269, and a 270 and another 270 sprinkled in. So if you think you need one of these newfangled reactive 9-piece weight block balls, I give you the versatile, the amazing Cortez Schenck. However, Bobby Hornacek is a TPC champion. He knows how to win too, and he's got front four. What's Bobby throwing? IQ2. Oh, so Bobby's throwing one of those newfangled balls. He needs help to get the pins to carry, I guess. Bobby's very, very good at that outside line with that rather unique role that he has. And he's got the lead. It's front four versus spare front three. Over in the handicap division, Cecilia College has reached the title match, and she's taken on Criss. And Cecilia has to beat Cameron by 16 pins to win this match. And as it stands, after 4 frames, she leads by 19. So pretty close match there in handicap halfway through. And front 5 for Bobby. Bobby might be defending champ here on Sunday. No, Ben Canfield beat Bobby in the title match here a year ago. Kalvelage struck out in the 10th frame of the semifinals to eliminate top seed David Schneider 267 to 252 as we had another relatively high scoring day today. Ouch. Despite the ridiculous scores Tez is putting up, generally with plastic you sacrifice a little bit of carry, and with a reactive that might have been a strike there. That was a ring in 10. But what he sacrifices for carry is made up for in shot making and controlling the pocket. Tez has only had about 6 or 7 spares to shoot at all day, it feels like, and he converts that one. He converted a tough one in the semifinal match to just escape Joe Grond, and Joe could have struck out to beat him by a pin and left a solid 7. That was a tough break. 2 strikes in a row right now for Criss, however, and the string's going to end at 2 with that 9 count. Could someone who knows how to grab that score change, please? Anybody know how to do the machine?
So you change I can do it.
There we go. I don't care who does it. Oh, and that's exactly how Grondin lost to Tez in the semifinals, as the pins just accelerate over the top of that 7 pin, and a solid 7 for the 40-time champ. Look at Cecilia giving her opponent an extra pin. What a sport. What generosity. Cameron has been bowling phenomenal all day as well today. And no problem with that 7, and Tez goes hard and straight, and no problem it is. But the problem is on the scoreboard right now for Tez. It is hard to win bowling tournaments as great as Tez has bowled. Most events come down to 1 game. And that's just the nature of the game, and right now it's Bobby up by 20. Big shot for Cecilia here with a strike working in her 7th frame. Oh, wow. Gets the whole left side of the rack to mix out. That was a Grondin strike from yesterday. He did that over and over again. Bobby for front 6. No, half 10 for him. So, a little bit of sunlight there for Schenck. Great turnout. Great event here at Keystone. Thanks for Herbert for arranging it and the whole crew for helping us run it. My fellow Tampa fan at the desk. Fellow miserable, sad Tampa fan. Cecilia looking for a turkey. Doesn't shake up the light at that time. Leaves a tricky little 4A. That's a choppable spare. Just gonna have to be careful. Bobby goes dead end over end, almost a little back of that 10, converts it nicely, and has himself a 21-pin lead through 6 frames. You got to avoid the chop, and you got to give it enough angle to get over there. Switches to a ball that doesn't hook. That's very nicely done. Every time she's been tested, Kalvelage has come through today with the shots. She leads by 18 on the scoreboard, but then she's giving 16, so it's a 2-pin match here. Let's see what Criss can come up with in the 8th and the 9th. Anybody who's still bowling has bowled very well today. Another pretty high-scoring day. We bowled on Broadway, and these guys are good. These quote-unquote challenge level patterns like Broadway are just becoming, not that they're not challenging at all, but they're good enough to just destroy them. Miserable 5-7 for Cameron. That was bad luck. Here's Tez off his spare. Shreds that rack. Let's see if Cameron can come up with a 5-7 conversion. Nope. Only get the 7 out of it, in fact. So Kalvalage's lead grows a little bit. Criss rocking that Vegas JBT shirt. That's one of my favorite designs ever. Cameron's not going to shoot that rack. I can't understand why. He's got like an 11 pin in that rack. Tez to crawl within 10. Man. It has been a pleasure to watch him bowl today, and the other 40 wins as well. Again, if you're late watching this, that is plastic hitting like an absolute tank. I think there's a game breaker core in that plastic ball. We're going to have to x-ray that ball later on today. See if Cameron can rebound here in the 9th rather. Oh, no! More bad luck for Criss. He should have kept the bad rack. The 10 might have fallen out of that one. That is just bad break. Obviously a big shot for Bobby here. Ooh, gave that a lot of room. And that's the difference. You see these scores plus 40, plus 70, Tez is plus 260. Oh, these guys are bowling on house. They're not. The scores would be even higher if we were actually bowling on house. That would probably come back enough. That might even hit the plain old pocket on a house pattern there. It hangs just enough to 9 count. And Tez has an opportunity to take the lead the next time he steps up, regardless of what Bobby does here. Hard and straight at the 2, that's good form. Kalvelage close to a win here. Let's see what she can do in the 9th and 10th. Ah, beautiful shot from Cecilia. She have a win yet? She have a win yet? No, she's never been closer to a title here. I don't even know what just happened to my right. We're just going to keep on with this match. Yeah. She's leading by 43 and giving 16, so in great shape here.
That's okay, Jeff. I just stacked it.
There you go. Plus 117 for 5 games for Cease, and then it's just kept on winning. Strike will win. You betcha, boy. There is a brand new JBT champion over there. Scratch still to be determined. Ooh, look out! Oh, huge break trip on that 4-9. Gave it a little too much room on the right lane. Didn't look like that was going to be given enough room on the left lane, and just caves in that 4-9. He's got a max of 259 if he strikes out. The best Tez can do if he strikes out is 258. Could be a classic finish brewing here in Scratch. And look at Cecilia go. That 9's not going to matter. She's going to shoot a 200 Scratch and win the title. Bam for Tez. Anything that doesn't fall down is just rotten luck, because that 1-3 cannot get hit any harder than that by a bowling ball of any material. A lead bowling ball wouldn't hit the pocket any harder than that right now. What a game for Cecilia. There you go. Just some bad luck with some ill-timed splits for Criss there, but he bowled fantastic all day long as well. I'll take home a nice 2nd place prize. Here is Tez in the first shot in the 10th. Oh! I wonder what the world record is for fastest recorded messenger with plastic. I'm sure it's probably Belmo. Whoops, stupid Cardinal. That was, ooh. Just a wicked messenger from Cortez. It was essentially a 1-pin game against Grondin last game. A little left. Ah, yes, that's one of the reasons he's been throwing the plastic all day long. He missed left and the ball just sits in the pocket for him. What an unbelievable performance either way, but but Bobby's going to have a chance to win it on the bench here. Cameron gets his double in the 10th. He'll be in the Invitational, he'll be in the Tournament of Champions, he'll be re-rated all to heck, but he'll worry about that later. Nice, great finish from Cameron, an important fill ball finish from Tez, and that's an important flat 10 right there for 257. That's a very important flat 10. Now Bobby needs 2 strikes and 9 pins to win. 3 strikes would win. 2 strikes and 8 is a tie, and we'd have a 1-shot roll-off. Anything less than 2 strikes and 8 pins, and Tez wins his 41st career title. Here we go. High in the first ball, the 4-pin stands, and Cortez goes wire to wire with the plastic. Unbelievable. Man, Bobby gave it everything he had here. He was a gamer all day. 116 up after 5, 278 the previous game. Just no stopping him today. He's pretty good, kids. So's Bobby, and so's a lot of other bowlers, but it was Tez's day. 41 titles. Great stuff for Cortez and Cecilia. We'll do it all again in Texas, deep in the heart of Texas, next Saturday.
We'll watch a video that time.
There you go.